LinkedIn is not just some another regular social media platform. It's a new and the best way to get new coaching clients in 2025. But unfortunately, most of the coaches are doing it completely wrong, and they're leaving thousands of dollars on the table every single week. For context, we helped over 120 coaches like Chelsea, who took over $9.7 thousand US in 5 days, Rafael, who had over 15K in monthly recurring revenue in just 60 days. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through exact lead gen process that basically helped me and my clients to scale our businesses on LinkedIn, and I'll show you exactly how you can implement the same for your business today. The first aspect we need to cover is basically what type of content you should actually be posting on LinkedIn and how to really position yourself as an authority, as an expert in your audience. First of all, I would actually start with normal text post with a picture. Here, the actual most important part is again text. Picture doesn't matter that much. For myself, you can check my LinkedIn. I mainly just post some lifestyle photos of my travels, lifestyle on a regular basis or something like that, but the main thing is the format of text. Because as you know, LinkedIn is a text-oriented platform. So you can't just be having normal text that nobody wants to read, because again, LinkedIn is full of text. You need to be specific, you need to be different. And this is why we have specific format that can actually help you out to do so. So let me go like this. First of all, you have hook. Hook needs to be simple and engaging. When people look at your post, they need to be like, okay, what is this? I never seen something like this, so I need to click more. And again, we have as well rehook, which is just going to tell them and explain a bit more what we talk in that post. Then basically, if anyone is actually using LinkedIn, you know that basically there is a little button that says see more. Our goal is to make them click that button and click see more. Then basically there is a full body. So body, mainly you just pack a lot of value into it, but make it organized, put a couple of arrows, couple of dots, or something like basically that can make it organized and look structured, so people actually want to read it. Then there is the last part, which is simple call to action. Like usually for myself, I just post, follow me for more valuable content like this, repost for others to see, and I put as well PS, so one question that's basically related to a topic or the basically topic of that post. So people who watch or view the whole post, they can basically go at the end of the post, see my question, and then they basically have something to comment. This just boosts your engagement to some another level, and again, is the best way to actually grow and to go pretty viral on LinkedIn. That's just one of the types of content. What I would recommend is actually to mix a couple of them, and I'll give you maybe one or two more. Second one will basically be videos. And it should be something actually similar to YouTube videos, something similar to actually what you're watching right now. Just in a YouTube format where basically you give value and basically you just explain something about the topic. The same way you did the last post, just put the text post into that video. So basically just combine text and a video, right? That's one LinkedIn post. Then you have the third one, which are going to be the carousels. Carousels, again, you can actually have the text format as I said in the first and the second one. However, you don't need to. The main thing is basically scrolling pictures. Again, you need to be different. So most people just post text posts, some of them post videos, but not a lot of people actually post carousels. And it's the pictures, it's sliding. So people are actually way more engaging and way interested to actually watching that and getting the whole value of your post just because you put it into that format. So I will combine all those three. What I'm personally doing is just posting, a couple of times per week pictures or text and a couple of times videos. And that leads us to the next thing, which is basically post frequency. How much time you should actually be posting? I would say honestly, if you're starting out, just post as much as possible. Usually that's once per day, so let's say 7 days a week or 6 days a week. You should keep it around that number because again, you need to put yourself out there. You may be seeing all these big creators on LinkedIn, like I know, for example, Yasmin Knowledge and all these others who say you can post less, it's not that important, nothing's going to happen if you miss by then one day. Probably not. However, it should be better if you can actually be posting more because again, you are starting out. Yasmin is literally in the game for a couple of years and basically he already has the audience, his biggest creator. So he doesn't need to post every single day, but you who are starting out, who are maybe at that beginning journey, you need to actually be frequent with the posting. So around 6 to 7 times per week is what I recommend. Now again, I would do the mixture of the videos and text. Maybe let's say 4 days a week you put text and 2 times per week or maybe once per week you put videos. Now, content really can't go without positioning you as an authority. Why? Because, what's the whole point of actually posting if you don't get any clients? And how you get clients is by having trust and position yourself as an authority. And it's the same with every single platform. I'll help my clients to grow on X, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, literally everyone. But on LinkedIn it's very specific to be that authority. Because again, most of people position themselves as an expert. They have maybe a couple of thousands of followers, which is great. They know how to create content. but then do you know how to get clients, which is probably your goal here, to get clients, not just to be a random influencer, to be super famous or something like that. This is why in authority, you need to try always to show your results. Either it's your personal results, that's the results of your clients, you basically share as much as results possible. So people can see it, you actually know what you are doing, right? I'm comfortable with sharing how much revenue I did last month. I'm comfortable with sharing the results of my clients. And this way, people can actually trust me. This is why people come to me, because they see, okay, Dino actually helped this many people. Can as well help me out. And this is the same thing you need to do as well in your content. Now, second step, how to actually find a good leads on LinkedIn. By the way, we do this for our clients every single day. So if you want to skip that guesswork and trying to figure it out, just click the link below and schedule a completely free call with me, and we'll see if you're a good fit and we can somehow work together. Well, listen, there are a couple of different options, obviously. Our main goal, and like the biggest goal, is to get inbound leads, which is going to be through content, which will come, but it takes some time. How do you get leads and how do you find leads today? There are a couple of options again. What we first of all want to use is basically go into a couple of LinkedIn groups and go to the members. Let's say you find one member, this is your ideal client. What a person do is click on that one member and connect with them. Let's say you wait maybe a day or two, they send you a connection back, and basically you just go to My Network, you go to Connections, and then you click at that person's profile. In their profile, you're going to see people similar to that person, which are again your ideal clients, because that person is your ideal client in the first place. So people similar to your ideal clients are most likely going to be your ideal clients. So literally you can maybe have around 20 people over there that you can connect, and you just repeat the process all over again. This is how I personally find leads. And this is probably the best way to find leads if you don't currently have any inbound leads. If you have, combine those two and you have a perfect combination of how to find leads and people to actually target. And then basically we come to the number 3, which is how to actually reach out to people and what is the outreach strategy. Well, there are a couple of things again. First of all, you can go with maybe 2 or 3 options here, but I would recommend you one. If you have inbound leads, you need to do this. Start a normal conversation by asking, how are you doing? How is your day going? Asking a couple of questions about their business or about basically whatever you are coaching them about. And let's say you ask them, how is your life currently going? And they will tell you what their problems are. Then you don't need to do anything else but just record one simple video like I'm recording right now and send it over. That is basically going to solve their problem. This way you send a completely free YouTube video that is already on YouTube channel, for example, that help them out for completely free to solve their problem. You can maybe repeat that process 2 or 3 times when it comes to asking that question and sending maybe 2 or 3 videos, and you literally have the most qualified and the most trusting person and a client you can have, because that person already got a lot of value from you. Probably it's even more value than some lead magnets, because again, you personally send it over, you ask them questions about the problems, and they can actually connect with you on another level. This is one way, and basically then you just ask him, okay, if you maybe think that I can help you out even more, let's book a quick call. You book a call and you go from there. You have the other options, which is, for example, sending something that I call a Trojan horse message. It's going to be just a quick video asking them for permission to pitch. If they say yes, you send them a little bit longer video in this format again, like a VSL, where I explain how you can actually help them out, how to help other people, and in the end, you just ask for a simple call. Completely free call. That's it. Why this works is because, again, you ask people for permission to pitch. Most of them, they will say yes. Like, you don't directly, give permission to pitch, because you ask them, is it okay if I, let you know how to get more clients or how to help you with X, Y, and Z thing? They will, of course, say yes. So send a VSL, they will want to know more, they book a call, and that's it. This is how you basically book calls on LinkedIn. There, basically, we come to the 4th step, which is going to be the follow-up system. How to actually follow up to people who don't respond to your messages. I actually talked about it a lot of times, but it's my 2-2-2 follow-up system. So follow-up number 1 is basically 2 days after you send the initial message, which is going to sound like this. Hey, John, hope you're well. I just basically saw that you didn't still book a call. Just want to ask you if you're still available for a call, because I have a couple of ideas that I want to present personally to you. Follow-up number 2, 2 weeks after the initial message. Hey John, I just posted a post about some relevant topic that they're interested in. I remembered you based on our previous conversation. Let me know if you want that I send you a personal link. And follow-up 3, which is going to be 2 months after initial conversation. Hey John, hope you're well. I just remembered our conversation a couple of months ago, and I just want to make sure if you're still interested to booking a call, because I have only 2 to 3 slots left this week for a call. So let me know if you're up and should I save you one. So now you basically have book calls. You have people on the calls either way. Is it some follow-ups? Is it on the first message? You will book some calls guaranteed. Then we come to the 5th step, which is going to be how to actually close deals on a call. I talked about this topic a lot of times, and I'm probably going to create one separate video actually about selling. But the main and important thing about sales is to understand this simple process. When you get on a call with people, be friendly with them. because you need to understand that people buy from people who they like, know and trust. So they need to see you as someone who is your friend, right? So first of all, ask them for some maybe, similar topics that both of you are interested. You know how to do it. You basically get a little bit friendly with them. Then you start by asking questions. You have two type of questions, or basically two packs of questions that I like to call it. Number one is basically going to be about their current situation. They need to understand that right now they're in the wrong position. You need to ask them questions like, how do you currently feel while not being able to scale your business up to 10K per month? How is your family feeling? What do you think, how will that affect your life 2 years from now? And questions like that are going to basically let them know that right now they're in the wrong position. They just really need a change. Second pack of questions is going to be about their dream outcome, where they want to be after they basically achieve the goal, or how would they feel if they achieve their goal. So again, you need to ask them questions like, how would you feel if you reach that goal of 10,000 per month? How would your family feel about that goal? Would you be able to travel the world? Would you be able to help your loved ones? And this way they're going to understand, okay, right now I'm really wrong position. I need a change. And basically I have that position where I want to be, which is an amazing position. I want to be there because it's fucking amazing. And then as simple as that, you just position yourself as a bridge between spot A and spot B. And that's pretty much about it. You pitch your service and they'll be ready for a close. As I mentioned before, this system works. And if you implement everything correctly, like I mentioned in this video, you are going to see results. But let's be real. Implementing all of this on your own might be a little bit complicated, might take you a little bit long time. So if you want to have a shortcut to this process and start seeing results now without wasting months to figure it out, then click the link below and apply to work with me and my team, and I'll see you soon on a call. And if you want maybe some even more free results, just click the link somewhere here on the screen, where I basically explain exactly how I book at least 60 calls per month just by using simple Instagram outreach messages. I'll see you there. Ciao.